So you are not the center of your story. You're not here to invent somebody new. You are the structure, and the message moves through you, and it always has. Give me your guide to inner knowing and expansion through and with plant medicine. So that sounds awfully fucking abstract, and I get it. You know, I read a lot of books on spirituality. I read a lot of books on physics, quantum physics. I read a lot of books for mental health because I'm a therapist. And there are so many crossovers between all of this. So in this realm, right, in our altered and aware retreat business, we sit with people and facilitate plant medicine journeys, right? And that is an altered state of consciousness that usually disrupts the default mode network enough to be like, oh shit, like I'm so zoomed into my life, and if I zoom out, I am one with God, God is me, there's universal consciousness, we're all created, we are all come from the stars and the oceans and all of the things, right? But when we're zoomed in, we think that the story is about us, and that, you know, we have bad luck, or, you know, our partners always leave. Whatever it is, you're not the center of the story. I just gotta pop up my notes here. So when you're in a plant medicine retreat, you're not here to create a new identity. It's to kind of return home to an inner knowing. Oh, I remember what I was going to say in terms of, you know, this really sounds abstract when I say that you're the structure. In mental health, how we talk about this is generational, right? Like our bodies hold on to generational trauma. We have generational wealth. We have generational hardships. We have generational this, that, or the other. And what that means is, yeah, through generations, our minds are learning something, but our bodies also store all of it, right? Because our DNA goes from us to our parents, to our grandparents, to our great, you know, like you can just zoom completely out. So the message, right? The message is if we choose to look at it, and quantum physics has kind of prove that, you know, I don't have the research to link here, but go down a quantum physics rabbit hole, it does prove that. It's like, you're not here to invent somebody new, you're just here to remember who you are before the conditioning, before the programming, to say that I can find a life that I am happy in being. I can be emotionally regulated. My nervous system can be calm. I can choose to do something different, which in mental health, that's a lot of looking at generational trauma, is how do you heal and how do you show up differently, and what is the message from the mothership? Just kidding. Although they say aliens actually exist, and how could you not believe they do, I guess, if you look at the universe and how vast it is. Anyways, we're just making space in retreats for you to kind of start to really shine through and be you, not be somebody else, to embrace you, not to people please somebody else, to love you, not to dull your light for somebody else, because, you know, life is too short to do all of those things. So there is a form that will be attached to this video. Fill it out. No strings attached, just to ask about our plant medicine retreats, or if you want information on any other offerings we have. I do a little bit of coaching aside from my mental health stuff. Fill out the form. Have a good one.